down there, and this is where he's tough, Mark. It's his top position. He's kind of shown throughout the whole tournament he can really, really ride people. I've seen people pick neutral against him just because they don't want to be underneath him.
Minor in Class 2A, currently leading by the score of 4-1 as they approach the 45-second mark there. No score in the Class 3A bout. Pleasant Valley and Linn-Mar battling out there. Travis Willers, a sophomore, and Matt Wempen, a freshman. Former Hawkeye wrestler Ben Euchre, the head coach at Pleasant Valley.
Minor of Spirit Lake over there going for his second state title here tonight. He's well on his way right now. He's come out. He's got a 2-point takedown, 2-point near fall. He's up by a score of 4-1.
How about that young man? 48-0 on the season, and he'd like to wrestle at either the University of Iowa or Minnesota.
Being up at Spirit Lake is kind of right in the middle between the two, so flip a coin.
Still no score in that Class 3A matchup.
Hunter Washburn down here on the 1A. He's got some near fall points over there.
He's got it locked in, Marcus. Oh, time runs out.
He's still able to get a 2 count, so that's big for Hunter Washburn going into the second period of this. Hunter Washburn's an undefeated wrestler coming into this tournament as well as a freshman.
Well, stay tuned all night long, folks. 13 weights are going to be decided. We will have the awards presentation in all weight classes. Our public address announcers, John Kinley and John Randalls, will guide us, and we take a look at the activity going on in Class 2A, Mark. Topsy-turvy between Minor and Miller, now 6-2 in favor of Doug Minor out of Spirit Lake Park.
Doug Minor, he's just solid all around. You know, he got the takedown, he got near fall, now he's getting reversal. I mean, he's really doing a good job. He's just pretty much out to a command lead. He's going for that second state title, and it looks like he's going to get it here. It's awful early to tell.
You know, it's exciting because we talk about the two individuals that are going for their 4th state championship tonight. We've got a freshman down there who has the lead in the Class 1A bout, Hunter Washburn, trying to win his 1st state title. Obviously, you got to win 1 before you can win 4.
Yeah, I mean, that's been on his calendar for a long time, is trying to get 4 state titles. But the other thing you got to look at it, too, we got John Meeks of Des Moines Roosevelt. Minor getting the fall down here. There's the fall for Minor of Spirit Lake. So Minor Spirit Lake is able to capture that second state title in a grand fashion of a fall.
And he'll go for 3 next year. The junior out of Spirit Lake Park, hand raised, celebrating, you bet. How about that? Winner by fall over Mason Miller of Winterset. So Doug Minor, a 2-time state champ, he'll try to make it 3 his senior year. Just a junior, so he'll be back next year. No score mark still in that 3A bout between Travis Willers of Pleasant Valley and Matt Wempen from Linn-Mar.
Over here, Hunter Washburn getting another takedown over Dietz.
Looks like he's trying to lock up that cradle and get some back points.
Yeah, he's strong, kid. You can take him over here. He'd get himself a major decision, knock out a major decision. Jason Dietz from Nashville Plainfield, awful tough wrestler himself.
He's getting those hips away. Now the cradle is locked up by Washburn, and Dietz is trying to get those hips away. 45 seconds remaining in the Class 3A bout at 106 pounds. No score remaining.
Dietz is a sophomore. He was 44-2 coming into this tournament here.
As we take a look at the last 2 matches that are out there, again, winner by fall in Class 2A was Doug Minor of Spirit Lake Park.
Something I just looked and seen too. Dietz has actually pinned his way through the tournament so far. He's run into a buzzsaw tonight in Hunter Washburn of Alburnett. We got to also congratulate too Alburnett, Coach Kane Thompson with Coach of the Year for 1A.
Some good wrestling in that neck of the woods.
I'd say Kane Thompson and staff. He'd be the first one to tell you he didn't do it alone. There's a switch attempt by Dietz right there.
He had that in deep, Mark. That was a great counter by Washburn, but I thought that switch was in deep.
Washburn's just so strong. He's got good hips, stays in such good position. It's really hard to get Washburn out of position. Very dedicated young man. Now he's going to try locking up an armbar here, come over the head, and try and drive Dietz over. He's got in pretty tight. Looks like we're under injury time over there in the 3A mat.
11 seconds remaining in that Class 3A bout. Travis Willers, a sophomore, 40 wins, 10 losses this year. Matt Wempen, a freshman. These two wrestled about a week ago, and Matt Wempen won that bout 6-4.
Now Burnett, again, like we mentioned, the T-score, they've got a 3.5-point lead over North Lynn. North Lynn's got 2 finalists as well tonight, just like Alburnett. So they're looking for some big points out of Hunter Washburn here. Then also their senior Tyler Shalista, who's going to be going for his 3rd title here in a few weight classes.
3rd period just about ready to get underway over in that 106-pound bout in Class 3A. We're closing in on 50 seconds remaining here in the 3rd period in Class 1A. 6-2 the score now with Washburn on top. He's a smart kid on the mat, smart kid in the classroom. Hunter Washburn posting a 4.0 GPA.
Boy, Heat's going for it all now.
Got to.
And he ended up kind of just throwing himself to his back there, going for the big one. He's giving up some more near fall points, and that's going to actually help. That's going to make it 11-2 and give the major decision to Hunter Washburn. And that's going to help the team race a little bit out for Alburnett. They're going to pick up an extra bonus point there. So as the last 9 seconds ticks down here, Hunter Washburn is going to find himself undefeated in his freshman season, and he's going to be a state champion. And that Alburnett clan, they're going to be celebrating pretty big time tonight with that victory, along with a possible another one at 126 pounds.
Matt Wempen leading 1-0 over Travis Willers with 1:10 remaining here in that 3rd period in Class 3A. So we've had Doug Miner win in Class 2A, Hunter Washburn winning in Class 1A, and awaiting the result in Class 3A. We'll see a lot of hugs, a lot of tears tonight around the mats as wrestlers win and lose, and their season comes to a close here tonight in Des Moines.
Wrestling is such an emotional sport. You put so much into it, and it can be so extraordinary, gratifying, and then 1 second later you can just rip your guts out at the same time. So, and you see a whole array of emotions, not just from the wrestlers, but from the cheerleaders you see crying, and fans you see crying.
You see mom and dad, grandmas and grandpas, and the coaches get emotional.
Yep, you see a lot of celebrating and a lot of anger, frustration, and tears, and you see it all here. It's just a great atmosphere to be in. It's just so exciting, so electric. And that's why so many people love to come here, even if they don't have a special, maybe a son or a relative here. They just want to come and watch. It's a very, very exciting sport, and it's easy to get caught up and wrapped up in.
A great storyline coming into this one. Megan Black, of course, the young lady from Eddyville, Blakesburg, winning a couple of matches here, and she'll be on the medal stand tonight. 10 seconds remaining here in this matchup at 106 pounds, and we might have our first overtime match of the evening.
Yeah, they didn't really, just kind of locked up horns here throughout that whole first period. Not a lot of scoring, 1-1 between these two, and it's a situation where you want to try and score. You got a 1 minute overtime right here. You want to try and take care of it right now. You don't want to let it come down to
a coin toss.
Coin toss, or going down on the mat for 30 seconds.
Sophomore and a freshman in that Class 3A matchup. These two know each other. They wrestled again just a couple of weeks ago. A lot more scoring in that one. Oh, nice roll through there. They're on the edge of the mat. Out of bounds they go. That was a fantastic move. I thought Travis Willers was in trouble. Did a great job of rolling through.
Wempen looked like he's going to have that whip over right there, but Willers was able to roll his head, get his head popped out, and was able to roll through as they got out of bounds. There's Willers in his own shot, but Wempen comes around for the 2-point takedown.
And he gets it. So the young man out of Linn-Mar High School, Matt Wempen, a freshman, another freshman, winning it here at 106 pounds.
Congratulations to Coach Doug Stryker. He's had put together a heck of a team this year, and they made a lot of noise here at the state tournament as well throughout the whole championship.
So 106 pounds, all said and done. Let's step away. We will be right back. A lot more wrestling to go.
Presenting the awards, Class 3A at 106 pounds, Assistant Coach Ryan Gatto. In 8th place, Alec Vogel of Muscatine. 7th place, Chase Lynn, Dubuque Senior. 6th place, Bryce Meyer, Fort Madison. In 5th place, Tanner Roeder, Dowling Catholic, West Des Moines. Fourth place, Kaz Ono, Mason City. Third place, Jake Cothy, Valley, West Des Moines. Runner-up, Travis Willers, Pleasant Valley. And your Class 3A 106-pound champion from Linn-Mar, Marion, Matt Wempen.
Fairway and